Okay, today we are diving into a family crisis that is, well, it's got all the drama you can imagine. It's a story about love, about betrayal, and a bond between two cousins who are basically brothers that gets pushed right to the edge over one single life-changing question.
And that question is exactly what we're here to unpack. You've got two first cousins, Nathan and Cordell, and they both think they might be the father of a little baby boy named Arrow. As you can imagine, this has just thrown their entire family into chaos. So let's start by figuring out who's who in this story.
To really get the picture here, we need to meet the main people involved. Because this isn't just about two guys and a baby. It's about a really tight-knit family that's just about to completely fall apart. Now here's where things get even more complicated. Cordell and Nathan aren't just cousins who grew up like brothers. Get this, their mothers are identical twin sisters. So the two potential grandmas are twins, which just doubles down on the emotional stakes for everybody. And you can just feel how high those stakes are. I mean, listen to what Nathan's mother says. This whole situation has driven a wedge between her and her own twin sister. One of them thinks she's a grandma, while the other is just stuck in this awful waiting game, feeling like she's missing out on precious time. The family is just completely split down the middle.
Right in the middle of this whole storm, of course, are the two cousins. And for them, this is so much more than just a legal issue. It's a really personal and, honestly, a super painful emotional fight.
On one side, you have Cordell, and from the moment baby Arrow was born, he's been the dad. No question in his mind. He was at the birth, his name's on the birth certificate, and he's built this incredibly strong bond with the kid. To Cordell, Arrow isn't just some baby. He's his son, his little buddy.
And then you have Nathan. His experience is the total opposite. He feels like he's been completely shut out of the picture, on purpose. He missed the birth, and he feels like the mother, Kayla, just picked Cordell over him, pushed him aside, and left him absolutely heartbroken.
So you can see these two cousins are basically living in two different realities. One guy is living the day-to-day life of a father, and the other is stuck on the outside, watching a life he thinks could be his just pass him by.
So this all leads us to a really important question about the mother, Kayla. Her decisions are what kicked off these two very different realities. So why did she make one cousin the official father and not the other?
The big moment happened right there in the hospital. Faced with all this uncertainty, Kayla made a call. She had Cordell sign the birth certificate, which legally made him Arrow's father from the very first day.
So when she was asked about it, her whole reason came down to stability. She just felt that Nathan wasn't ready to be a dad, he didn't have a job, didn't have a car. The judge summed it up perfectly. Kayla wasn't just picking the biological father. In her mind, she was picking the best father.
And all of this brings us right here, to the courtroom. All the pain, all the broken relationships, months and months of not knowing, it's all about to come down to a single moment of truth.
You can just imagine how thick the tension is in that courtroom. You can see the emotional weight on both of them. This isn't just about getting an answer. This is about what the future of their family and their own relationship is going to look like.
But right in this super intense moment, something pretty incredible happens. Even with all the hurt and betrayal, that bond they have as brothers, it just shines through. They actually apologize to each other and say they love each other no matter what happens next.
And with that, the judge picks up the envelope. After everything this family has been through, the waiting is finally over. The answer is right there.
The biological father is Cordell Nicola, the man who's been raising Arrow, who was there for his birth, whose name is on the birth certificate, is his biological dad. You could just imagine the wave of relief and validation washing over that side of the family.
So the mystery's solved, but the story is far from over. I mean, knowing the truth is one thing, but healing all these deep wounds that have been created, that's a whole other battle. So what's next?
The judge gives them some really important advice. She says, hey, let's not make this the end of the story, let's make it the beginning. This is a chance to learn from all the mistakes and focus on giving Arrow the best future possible.
A huge piece of that puzzle is rebuilding the entire family support system, the village, as the judge calls it. She really pushes them to get counseling, to start fixing those broken relationships, not just between the cousins, but between the twin sisters too.
And that really leaves us with one final thought. The truth is out, and it's brought an end to months of not knowing. But after so much hurt and so much division, you have to wonder. While the truth is a great first step,
Can it ever really, truly heal the scars that something like this leaves behind?